we made it to the crib. This is where the magic happens. I'm usually the first one here. I just kind of walk in and turn everything on. This is it. Nothing special. One mat, a couple chairs, some shoes, and music. That's about it. I'll get you going. I'm Olivia Shore and I'm a female wrestler. I've been wrestling for 13 years. I'm a 7-time national champion, a 7-time state champion, and I made it to men's state this year by going 1-2. And I've represented the United States twice by going to the World Championships in Croatia and Athens, Greece. Going into state, the first match, I was really nervous. Only one girl's ever made it to state before, so I didn't really know how to feel. But to me, it kind of just felt like another match, another tournament. I wasn't really overwhelmed. I was just kind of like, you know, let's go wrestle. So walking out the tunnel, I felt pretty cool. I knew everyone was watching me. And then I got on the side of the mat. I was getting a little bit nervous, and my dad just talked to me and told me, like, you do this your whole life. You wait your whole life for moments like these. Like, you got it. And then once I stepped on the line, the nerves just went away. And then once the whistle blew, I just knew what to do, I guess. So when I went out, he was pretty strong. My dad told me to stay on my offense. So I was kind of getting my butt whooped a little bit at the beginning, which I figured. I was just trying to keep it close. And then mid-match, he was kind of trying to like bully me and stuff, and my dad was screaming like, don't let him bully you, whatever. So I like hit him across the face a little bit, but it was legal. And from that point on, something clicked on him to shut off and for me to turn on. So from that point on, I just kept like nailing him and nailing him and nailing him. And then right before, I think I was down 4, and I hit him a headlock, ended up tying the match. And then the match went into overtime. And I watched film on him before state, so I knew what he was going to hit when he's under pressure. So he hit a double leg, and I knew it was coming, and I spun behind, and I ended up getting 2, and then winning the match. I don't know. I can't describe the feeling of how I felt when I won. It just it didn't hit me. I just knew it was a big deal. And I had like 2,000 people yelling, and everyone was just hyped. It was awesome. So after that, I just got my stuff, took a shower, went back to the hotel, and just kind of chilled out. And then that night, my phone was like blowing up, so I just put on Do Not Disturb, and I was just laying on my bed thinking about it, knowing that I had a tough match in the morning. And then all of a sudden, it just like flashed back to that match, and then everything just hit me like, holy crap, like I did it, you know?
So before the match at the Ohio State Championships this year, man, we were nervous. It was kind of that high energy, knowing that we were making history just by being there, and just trying to take the next step in history by trying to get out there and win a match. We knew we had a tough opponent. He was a returning state placer, a really big kid that was, you know, heavy for our weight class. We were light for the weight class. We knew we were in deep water going out there, but we also know that you never count Olivia out when you put her back against the wall. So, yeah, we were nervous going in, man, but we were energized, and I felt like she was ready to wrestle. But during the match, man, things got a little hairy. He comes out and really starts putting it to us. You know, he's not only putting points on the board, but he's bullying us around. You know, she turns and looks at me at one of the breaks out of bounds. I said, hey, look, we can't get bullied out here. She comes straight back, bam, 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 straight to the face, straight out of bounds. We get a penalty point. He puts another point up on the board, but it changed the entire match. Her mojo changed. She realized her back was against the wall. She comes out, she rips a big 5, puts him right on his back, arguably maybe even stuck him right there. He comes out, finds his way back to his base. They gets his escape. The game's on at that point. She comes in, gets us a takedown, ties up the match. We send it into OT. Coming into OT, I think we kind of had the mojo going in there. You know what I'm saying? She was a little upset. She was a little mad. Felt like maybe we had him in a spot where we could break him. comes out. He comes heavy-handed. She hits the nice shuck. We get the angle on him. We get the 2 hands down. We get the 2, and the place just goes nuts, man. What a historic thing to be a part of, man. I was blessed to be there that day.